One Mirage Fly here, bringing you another game in Company of Heroes 2. This time it will be Antilles950, who will be our US Forces player down south of Langres, against Jadame, who will be our Austria player up in the north. And if his name's not Jadame, I'll be using that name regardless for the rest of this game. Anyways, for builds we got an MG being purchased immediately. Right, second rear echelon squad has actually popped out for Antilles, and we also have a rifle squad now coming out. Grenadiers are now being produced as well. Okay, now that that's said, we can move on to the commanders. We have Mechanized Assault Doctrine, Elite Troops Doctrine, and Mobile Defense Doctrine for Jadame. Antilles now has Airborne Company, Armor Company, and Infantry Company. Rear echelon are capturing the map. We'll give that extra capping power, though they're not going to be that effective in combat, though they do make ideal bazooka platforms. Relatively cheap to reinforce. And, well, you don't really want to give them BARs. BARs are better left off being given to the riflemen. We do have wire going down, going to block access to this truck. Do have our MG moving into the center with the munitions. Pioneers are spotting. Antilles currently does not see this. However, we will spot the machine gun now. MG42 will set up, but it looks like Americans will get out of the arc.
We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
More wires going down. I'm pretty sure rear echelon have been queued up, and we'll be moving on to the few right afterwards. Do have pioneers in the building. Hold on. They do spot the rear echelon thanks to that bonus sight. MG42 is now setting up. Pioneers are now moving on to rear echelon. Pioneers are probably going to force the rear echelon back, but we'll take a bit of damage. Rear echelon should probably just pull back now. Rifles are also firing, however, rear echelon do get suppressed. Should just pull him back. He's going to lose the squad if he doesn't pull it back. He has no other engagement going. Looks like rifles are trying to flank here. Rear echelon will get taken out. However, we do have another rifle squad coming in. We'll be able to flank the MG42. Plus, he's not moving this infantry, however. He should probably move this rifle squad in for closer, but they are actually getting a lot of hits at range. MG42 will be forced off. Still don't think it was worth that rear echelon. A sniper is now coming to the field, will make life difficult for the Americans.
We are losing a sector.
Grenadiers have also managed to get into the house. Pioneers going to be forced off, down to one man. No rear echelon are now capturing fuel. Actually, the fuel for our Austria player has not been captured yet. Rifle squad will be forced away. Snipe for now has 2 kills under his belt. May need to see a early lieutenant to counter.
Grenadier squad is ready.
Lieutenant has immediately been purchased. I've been going to be forced to back away. There's no way you can deal with a sniper. Who currently is US on this side when you're facing this side of the map aside from flanking. Currently there's no smoke to protect the advance. And the right side longer has a hellhole to try and push up. Mainly because it's so wide open. Pioneers do get the cap on the fuel. Rifles will be capturing this. Alright, we'll likely start getting sniped by the sniper. He is in range. This does put Jadame back in terms of infantry hour. He's only got 2 Grenadier squads and 1 MG42 team. Rear echelon could start moving on to the cutoff if they wanted to. Our MG42 is ready and waiting. Actually, he's moving though.
We have a lieutenant reporting in.
I don't think either side spy each other, though we do have glimpses. We're going to lose the cutoff here probably before the MG42 can suppress the squad. Needs to get back onto the circle. Point has been decapped. Our rifles are moving in while the MG's packing up once again. Is trying to move forward. True line of sight being used. MG42's once again been flanked. Got a small engagement here. Rifles are losing this engagement. Sniper jumps into the building. Cutoff is still gone. Sniper's taking a bit of damage, giving the rifles a bit of vet. The lieutenant's now moving up. Grenadiers are also going to be forced back. Real nice flank there with the rifle squad around that hedge onto the MG42.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Jadame will be now in a bad position. Building more Grenadiers. Do have a 50 cal being bought though. Battle phase 1 has been purchased. However, I don't think we have enough fuel currently to put it up to tier 2. Not sure on its cost ever since the changes.
Fresh Grenadier squad.
I think it costs maybe the same.
The enemy is attempting to steal
Sniper
our
is taking a
sector.
shot, however. Rifle set dropped down to 3 men. MG42 will suppress them. Sniper's now vet 1. 8 kills and vet headed up. Rifles give a lot more experience than conscripts do. We got a fighting position going on. This rifle squad needs to get out of there. He could risk getting sniped. Incendiary could have been used to try and finish the squad off. Grenadier squad's going to be ripped apart at mid-range by the BARs. Well, by the BAR. They're a bit broken they started out with, too. Our MG42 will manage to suppress the squad. Squad did enter its arc. Sniper's almost dead, however. Sniper's going to hold fire. Really can't take another bullet. 50 cals setting up. Forced away the Pioneers. Sniper's going to need some... he's going to need some healing. Drastic healing, but there's currently no med bunker up. He could use his med kits, but it still won't heal a Sniper up to full. You know, Lieutenant is capturing the right side of the map. Austrian forces at varying amounts of health.
Well, grab your shit and follow me.
Sniper's actually hiding in the back of the base, interesting.
Get your men covering the approaches.
No early light vehicles are being deployed to try and counter his Sniper. Do I have any rifleman upgrades? Still no upgrades have been purchased.
Machine gun is in place.
Do have a fighting position though.
Welcome to the point taken. Set up for action, boys.
50 cal has been purchased. Could put some rear echelon on that for those rifle grenades. Fuel will be captured. MG42 needs to set up. The lieutenant will get suppressed. Grenadiers will now move in to capture. Building will be able to hold these riflemen for some time. How to cut off is still exposed. We also have a 50 cal coming up. Med bunker is now on the way. Tier 2 has also been purchased. Pack gun probably being bought in anticipation for light vehicles, but we don't have any coming up currently. Relic fix your voice thing, please. Because it doesn't make sense that they're calling the Americans Russian dogs. This Grenadier squad's probably going to get wiped on retreat. MG42 being forced off. 50 cal's now capturing the cutoff.
We're at full strength.
50 cal will be starting to take sniper shots. Cal is setting up, however. Actually, now retreating. Pack took a few shots. Sniper is now vet 2, however. Will be a nightmare for the Americans.
Our opponents are seizing
However,
the
the Americans
sector.
will now have pretty much the entire map. Could see major tech come out. Got a lot of fuel and manpower standing by to be used. Pioneers also being ripped out by a lieutenant. Any harassment they're going to do has been shut down.
We are losing Soldaten.
So we lost another squad, down to 1 Grenadier squad. MG42 is trying to move on to the cutoff.
Tanks now have
Sniper needs to spot
defensive
out the fighting position to allow the pack to take it out.
Units are ready to deploy.
Did I get extra sight at vet 2?
Units are ready to
Well, I think he
deploy.
does. Pack will open up, but we'll miss the first shot.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
We need support for this sniper.
The enemy has destroyed an emplacement.
MG42 will not get suppression on them. It is also suppressed. Fighting position has been taken out. Incendiary does going off, stunning the squad.
Hold the goddamn line!
Sniper needs to pull back. Could be a really bad retrieve if he takes a few more bullets.
Our
We'll
base
make it
is
back to
under
base hall.
attack.
G42 is trying to reposition, but suppressed.
We are losing a sector.
There's Rifles trying to get the cutoff. Grenadier should probably run onto it. 50 cal is now here, however, and the Lieutenant's coming in the flank. MG42 could get the... MG42 is once again trying to crawl. 50 cal suppressed the Grenadiers.
Contact! German MG! A capture point is being
Mole defense has been locked in. We got Osttrooping coming up. Desperate attempt to get more infantry, however, none of these have vet or an LMG, so... Oh, they're mainly going to fight behind cover. Major has come onto the field. Should be seeing a Sherman soon once the manpower and fuel reach the bank. We're actually going to get shot out of this house. Pretty much everything's resting on the shoulders of the sniper to do most of the fighting. 50 cal's out of position. Pioneers once again run into the Lieutenant. We'll probably lose this since we do have Thompson on the Lieutenant squad. And the BAR. Probably could lose the Pioneers. You'll just barely make it back to base on a sliver of health. 50 cal has been forced away. Osttrooping will begin capturing this point. Osttrooping will get into the building here and we'll be able to stop these rifles from getting in. Osttrooping need to get on to capturing this point, however.
The capture point is being overrun.
Counter-attack tactics has been used. It will help decap these points much faster. And recapture them, actually. Once he's decaptured... Or this, once he's decaptured that, he will recapture that relatively quickly. Could see an incendiary shot go off on these bunched up riflemen. MG42 will get the suppression here. Grenadiers have been forced off, however. We have another 50 cal. These rifles will get pinned on the cutoff, however, so they won't be able to grab it. Sniper's still picking away. Do have a Sherman on the way, though. Gonna cause some issues. We also have a ton of munitions that Antilles has. You should use it on something. Maybe rifleman upgrades or grenades.
Overrunning one of our capture points. Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
He's floating more munitions than Soviet players typically do.
We're losing a capture point.
Alright, the Sherman is on the field. Will be a nightmare for the sniper since it can chase him. Sniper is vet 3.
Our supply line just got cut off.
May lose the sniper if the Sherman chases. Pack gun does get 2 shots off. However, the pack is being flanked and there's nothing to protect it. Puma has been deployed as a desperate measure. Faust will go off on the Sherman, however, from the Osttrooping. Looks like we're probably going to lose our Sherman here.
We just lost a medium tank. God damn it.
Really bad for Americans. Now that really sets them back, and there goes the shock value. You know that Sherman. And the sniper is still up, still going to give Antilles a nightmare. Puma is on the field, going to try and clear the MG with its own machine gun. Going to see an anti-tank rifle grenade go off higher. Puma's in way too deep. Grenadiers, maybe he'll stop the rear echelon from decapping the field. They will manage to stop the decap. Rear echelon are also going to get cleared out. They need to pull back. So we're going to lose our rear echelon squad on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, the engagement here. Once again, sniper's been forced off, but they will not get him. Pack gun needs to pull back. Actually, we may lose our sniper here if he takes another bullet. A lucky shot here. Or could finish him. Sniper will barely make it back to base. More Grenadiers are being deployed. The rifles would have probably gone they had BARs or something. And they're simply not putting out enough damage at this point. Like, what is he going to do with all those munitions? He needs to spend them on something. He could even pick infantry and start giving everyone LMGs if he needed to. Still, nothing's been locked on. Interestingly, all his bulletins give his rifle more veterancy. Away from the bulletins, he's trying to move up. Axis is now consolidating their position. Another Sherman's going to be coming out though. He was not going to begin repairs currently. Rangers are also not fighting. Their Pioneer buddies are getting shot to pieces. Oz-trooping getting ripped up here. Probably going to lose them. Rifle grenade goes off. Lieutenant squad needs to pull back. Probably going to lose the Oz-trooping squad here. Lieutenant will make it back to base. Still no ambulance, also out for Americans. Taking drastic manpower bleed. Yeah, there's quite a bit of manpower that he can use. Sherman's now on the field though. Rifle grenade going off. Could be a real bad hit. Sherman is here. We'll drive away these grenadiers. 50 cal will get killed by a sniper, however, I think. Pack gun will be moving back onto the field. Should probably just park behind the building and take out the Oz-trooping. 50 cal is on the way. See if Faust go off, but it's not going to cause any damage to the engine, thanks to health. Does not land any hits on the Oz-trooping though. We'll be pulling back the tank for repairs. Pack does get a shot on it though. Puma's also moving up. Maybe a mortar carriage would have been better at this point. We're going to try and get the sniper, as well as the support weapons from range. It is a relatively open map. It'd be a good area for any artillery unit to operate. LT's doing some damage to Grenadiers. Grenadiers will get surprised by the 50 cal. Sherman is back. Needs some repairs. I'm surprised he's putting it back onto the field so early. We'll try and clear that building. However, the Oz-trooping pop out. They could Faust the tank. Also, Puma's move out. We're probably going to see a Faust go off. Probably going to lose our Sherman again. Lose it to the Oz-trooping. He really should not have sent it back out on half health.
A medium tank was just lost.
He knows that the Puma and Pack are still on the field, and it'll make life difficult for him. Pioneers are being found out by the rifles. Will be a slow engagement though, as Pioneers are behind green cover. 50 cal may get decrewed here. Major is moving up, maybe moving for a decap. Infantry company has been locked in. Sniper's been forced off, interestingly, by the Major. Obviously the Colt's too powerful. Yeah, 50 cal will begin to shoot at the MG42 in the building. However, 50 cal's in the open. Insider has also been loaded. 50 cal will likely get decrewed if it doesn't pull back. Looks like he will just barely make it back to base. Major may get taken out though. The Grins are moving on to the VP, however. We're at 237 versus 477, allies in bleed. Sniper is still taking pot shots, being a massive manpower bleed for an American player. Probably an early M20 would have changed things drastically. It would give the sniper and they're again much less room to operate on. It also allowed him to put down those M20 mines, which would one-hit the Puma. Command tank is now on the field.
A capture point is under attack.
Now phase 2 has not been purchased in favor of call-ins. No grenades. We have nothing to really try and fight this infantry. The LMGs are not coming up for rifles though. Could see a rifle grenade, however. Aim for the LT, will miss. We have no anti-tank for our allies though. 50 cal is firing at the Grenadiers in the center. LT needs to pull back. Grenadier will be wiped on retreat. LMGs are focusing on the Grenadiers, doing significant damage.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
50 cal are being shot by the command tank.
We're taking lead over here.
Sniper now at 42 kills.
A capture point is being overrun.
Another pack gun has been deployed. Not sure what our allies are going to do at this point. May Collin and Jackson try and deal with the armor from range. Does have LMGs on his rifles now, though. Give him significantly more firepower, though its munitions have now drastically dropped for buying those. More expensive than BARs or bazookas. Fuel will be decaptured. He should probably just pull them back. Do engagement here, however. Even the LT's picked up the LMG. Rangers will be forced back. Rifles will be making it back to base. Oz trooping here being ripped up by LMGs. Gradually, they're taking less damage than I think they would have been. That Oz trooping will now be forced to pull back. Americans are now being pushed back into their base. Reverse of the situation we previously had. Double pack guns are also on the field. 50 cal will be taking fire from the sniper and the Puma MG. Command tanks also moving out will drive away this 50 cal machine gun team.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory. Stick with me.
The gun itself will take a hit. The 50 cal needs a gal there, however. Defensive stuff has been activated. Rifles being forced to pull back now. Sniper will not incendiary either shot.
Enemy is flanking.
We're losing a capture point.
Pioneers will be engaged by these, but they do have support the command tank as well as its buff.
God damn it! Someone get us out of here!
Pioneers are still taking significant damage from those LMGs though. More rifles up north capturing. M36 Jackson's on its way will help deal with the command tank and the Puma. You have to be careful of those packs though. Should probably not be wasting munitions on rifle grenades until he drops its health. It's only going to do damage. Really need something to hit the tank first before you anti-tank grenade it. And therefore we'll keep chewing through these rifles. I think we just lost a full squad. Or at least the majority of them. We do have an LMG also who haven't been dropped. Sniper will incendiary shot the rifles in the center. Needs to pull back. Will miss his shot. His squad is retreating.
Tank destroyer is ready for
And 36 Jackson now on the field.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses.
Goodbye, Scott.
Tactical point being captured.
2 support in range, as well as bombard the infantry. We don't have much manpower. Manpower bleed has been inflicted on Americans throughout the game by both the command tank and the sniper, as well as the other various engagements we had. I'm not sure you should be really sending this thing alone. Our trooping could jump on the building and try to Faust it.
Ready. Go ahead.
Puma is moving out. Needs to be careful. It will get two-shotted by the Jackson, though it can sight it.
Coming up on the flank.
Jackson will move up. Vehicles are moving back now.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys.
Oh, we got a massive infantry moving on the right-hand side. We'll let's Jadame to reposition.
Overrun.
Meanwhile, push is going here, but it meets fierce resistance. House could also go down soon. Time on target has been used to try and force these vehicles and pack guns to move. However, it comes down incredibly slowly. It's only really good against over Commander West trucks. Puma will get damage to engine from that anti-tank grenade. Jackson's now moving out. No teller mines to protect against it. However, we do have double packs still waiting. I was trying to clear out the Oz troop in the building with support to 50 cal. Fuel will be decapped by the major. Looks like the sniper actually did get taken out finally by the rifles with double LMGs. That's going to really help the Americans here. Your M36 Jackson's now moving up. Puma's trying to fire, but Jackson misses his shot as well. Pack will fire onto Jackson, forcing it back.
Tank ready.
Can only take 2 shots. Next one will kill it. Needs to get repairs on that. Grenadiers should be getting suppressed by this 50 cal.
Batteries report barrage strikes. Now
Rifle grade
available in
is
your
going off.
sector.
Hit the dirt!
We're on the hawk over
Probably
here.
still not going to win this fight. 50 cal has been recruited.
Capture complete.
Tries he's pulling it back so he can move on to the point. Agent Ray did hit the Panzer IV command tank. We also got a flank here coming from more riflemen with LMGs. However, surprisingly, they're not doing much to the packs. Alright, that hit from the command tank could wipe out. Another shot could wipe the squad. Rifle's also being forced to pull back. Very bad retreat path. MG42. Maybe I'll burst it down. And he does get killed just as he tries to cross onto the road. Significant loss there. Do have a Sherman coming up though. Hopefully it'll do better than the other 2 Shermans. And 36 Jackson now is back together. We'll be ready to fight the armor. Puma has been repaired. It's ready to go again as well. Pioneers will be repairing the command tank.
Securing that area.
Someone needs to begin capturing this field.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture.
Major has been doing work, however. He's not been doing any real combat activities or acting as a retreat point, but he has been capturing things. M36 Jackson, maybe I'll get the Puma on the next shot.
Grab your shit.
Puma will pull back though. Pack guns are rotating in position. Another sniper has been purchased. Hoping to get the same success as his
We're losing
his
a
predecessor.
capture point.
No, is it the predecessor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's predecessor.
Tank support is here. Sherman, our supply line.
Someone
just
needs to
got
pick up
cut
that
off.
LMG. Looks like the captain. The LT will be moving, or not. Command tank's gonna block that. I'm surprised the Axis haven't picked it up yet. Grenadiers are moving toward the gun though. LT has been forced off. Still got this LMG here. Sherman is now moving up though.
Big push coming.
50 cal's once again been purchased.
God damn it!
Someone get us out of here!
Engagement going here. Oz troop engaging rifles. Rifles should be able to win this.
Area secure. Set up and stand by.
The pack guns are exposed once again. Snipers trying to move into position. We could lose one of the pack guns though. One of the pack guns do get decrewed. Rifles have been forced off though. LMG grins are moving up, but we'll be meeting a 50 cal.
Crowd fire!
Crowds are
Needs to start
taking
setting
one
up.
of our points.
Grenadiers immediately fall back. And there's Jackson's ult here. We'll get a shot on the command tank. Good hit.
Send over.
Puma's now moving up.
We're getting plastered.
May try to target. It's going to try and target weak point Jackson. It will not go off though. Jackson moved out of range.
Armor ready.
Puma's trying to close in again. However, it can't take another shot from Jackson.
Crew ready.
Sherman could try to come along the flank. Our pack gun has been recruited here, though very low.
Kill that MG-42.
MG42 now being fired on. Jackson will be fired on, but Pack needs to get out of there. Sniper in bad position, could get wiped by the LMGs on retreat. He will make it back to base. Got another Sherman coming up, interestingly enough.
Reinforcements in.
So that's why we usually don't see Scots in the multiplayer game. I find them a really good unit, especially for bleeding infantry.
Taking fire!
Of course, it is a micro-heavy force, so you got to keep micro them around the battlefield, as they don't really take much in terms of damage, and can be run down by tanks.
Coming up on the flank!
Alpha grenade will be going on in the house.
Here. Sherman ready.
Actually, I think it's bugged here. Rifle grenade is not going off.
Area secured. MG-42.
Rifle grenade goes on to the next member. Hopefully it will fire.
The enemy is
Does
overrunning
fire.
one of our capture points.
Does take out the L.
Grenade!
I think it took out the LT member.
Down!
We could lose our rifles here on the right-hand side, taking heavy damage.
Teammates in action.
They'll barely make out. But Puma may try to chase, but it looks like we're dealing with another squad here. Our 2 Shermans are now engaged in command tank. Could try to close in and deal with the pack. He'll back out with both of his Shermans. Probably could have easily overwhelmed it. I was going to meet Grenadiers at short range.
MG-42!
Both sides need to start shooting each other. Grenadiers need the face. See a rifle grenade going to go off. Rifles almost get wiped. Sniper will not get a shot on the squad. Interestingly enough, we've never seen an ambulance all game. And people are just being sent out to fight, and they're not getting any healing, so a lot more bleed on their American player. And he does have now the income to build an ambulance. The cow is firing. Pack gun is now being forced to fall back. After being fired on by LMG riflemen. Need to get out of there. Could lose the squad if he doesn't pull it back. We do lose the Osttrooper now. Germans are now moving back onto the field.
Germans attacking our position.
50 cal will be forced off by the sniper. Shermans could decide to smoke the ground before they move up. 342 will suppress these riflemen. Those Shermans are now moving in. MG42 could get decrewed here. MG42 has been cleared. This Puma needs repairs, needs to get back onto the field. He's bought Battle Phase 3, interestingly enough, but Heavy Panzer Corps has not been established yet. He does have the field to do so, though. Americans being forced to pull back. 50 cal will make it back. No, that's an MG42 that was stolen. We'll make it back to base. However, the pack guns have been flanked. The Shermans are engaging. Time on target has been dropped once again. It's going to force the pack guns to move. The Shermans better not kill themselves by moving into this. This could be really bad. However, the long delay time really puts it back. We may lose a Sherman here. We do lose a Sherman. All pack guns have been decrewed. Oh, actually loses one of his squads because he decided to recruit the pack gun with a 3-man squad. Another Puma has been called on. Jackson tried to move up and gets taken out by a pack. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Sherman will be chased by a Puma. Not exactly the most accurate vehicle on the move, though. Smoke is being dropped. Could possibly lose to Sherman. However, we got rifles coming out with an anti-tank grenade. Puma's going to attack ground, however. Vehicle crew will get out. Puma will keep focused attack, and we do lose to Sherman, so there goes Antilles' vehicle force. Okay, I'm still looking in a decent position now. Needs to repair this command tank. Building more infantry.
They're at 200 points.
Only down to one Grenadier squad. Major will pick up the MG42 and then pull back. Could get wiped out still, though. Command tank will not get him. He was also still trying to run back. Puma still takes damage from small arms. May take another rifle grenade and be finished off. Support is needed over there. Should probably send some units.
Enemy tank is cutting us off! Grenade!
Smoke does go off, but rifle grenade was activated before the smoke activated. Command tank is in the area, however, will reduce that damage. Even the base MGs managed to get shots at that squad. LT will be forced to pull back. Another Sherman's on the field. May swap out the vehicle crew as that one does have experience.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
May see our heavy Panzer Corps go down, but however more Grenadiers are being produced as Jadame doesn't have much in terms of infantry. Or at least combat infantry. It looks like he did lose a sniper at one point. Command tank's putting the her on this rifleman. Puma's now coming back. Can target weak point this tank. Alright, he is moving back. Stun shot was not fired yet. Our packs are facing.
Contact! Enemy infantry!
We actually lose to Sherman. It's been stunned. Puma's not Puma packs are not moving up though. Vehicle crews being forced off by pioneers. Command tank needs to move up and take out this 50 cal. Our LMG Grins will do work on it. Well, it's not. That's not 50 cal. That's the MG stolen MG42, but it does get decrewed.
Gun crew just got wiped out.
That is the Gren squad with double LMGs.
Get ready! Warning order! MG42!
More Shermans are coming up. Surprised he's not buying any sort of indirect fire to try and clear the guns. Does have access to the priest, not the best artillery, but it is something.
Lost a gun crew.
We just keep seeing more and more Shermans being deployed. Americans still have a good amount of map control. They've gone like the 50-50, and since we're on Langres sky, generally is a slugfest. Our axes are lower on points, 138 versus 328. Sherman does get one member of the squad. Currently loaded with armor piercing. Second Sherman has arrived. No rifleman upgrades, not even grenades. Grenade goes off, 50 cal will dodge it though. Grenadier squad will be forced to pull back. No real anti-tank for our allies. Command tank does have quite a bit of armor. The anti-tanker is trying to go off on the Puma. Needs to get that squad out there. We will lose another Vet 3 rifleman squad. Now only down into one squad out of riflemen and one LT, but we do lose the Puma to a shot. Sherman could get destroyed here. Packs are now in position. LT is bunching up. Shermans will be getting repaired though. Someone really still needs to pick up this LMG. Still our major on the field. He has an LMG that can even help. That can help this fight. You know he will die horribly to anything that starts shooting at him. Rifle grenade going off on the 50 cal. Our sprint has been used. Does lose its gunner still. We'll be pulling back. LT will be taken out by the command tank.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Really bad position for our allies, and we lost majority of his infantry. Still trying to deal with these packs. I feel like that this riflemen are actually shooting at the crew and are actually just shooting at the gun itself. Vehicle crew's going to try and decapture the fuel. We do have an issue here. Heavy Panzer Corps has been placed up. Anything can be purchased once that manpower comes in.
Capture point is under attack.
Sherman is now moving up. Will not kill any Grenadiers in the first salvo. Could wipe out the squad if he gets another lucky shot though. Our Sherman will back out instead. Sherman's backing into this. This is really not good for the tank. And he also gets Fausted. He'll barely get out of the arc. Our pack guns are moving. Smoke is being dropped to try and cover the retreat. Our command tank is just moving up. Packs are chasing. Crew should probably bail out. Probably gonna lose this Sherman. Packs have set up. 50 cal is trying to deal with the pack, but also deal with the command tank, which is ripping into the squad.
We're losing a capture point.
Vehicle crew forced to pull back. Command tank's gonna need repairs. We got Panther on the way, however, and it's really bad for Antilles.
Armor contact! Unit
Captain has been purchased. Maybe going for anti-tank guns or something. Try and oh, this while spending more fuel. Captain's move on to the VPR, but he's being focus fired. G42 and Grenadiers will force him off. Also, Rifle with no veterancy is going to be really difficult to fight like this squad. Double LMGs and Vet 3. Rifle grenade goes off. That's more manpower bleed on Antilles. He's in a really bad position at this point.
Crowds are taking one of our points.
Sherman's going in. We'll take out the cover, but Pax will be probably refacing. Our MG42 does get decrewed. But we did lose. I think we lost in our Grenadier squad though. It is the Vet 3 with double Brownings. M1919s. TTCal will suppress the squad, but no more line of sight. Panther is here, however. Command tank will begin ripping into these riflemen. It is now Vet 3. Rifles are probably going to need to be forced to pull back. MG42 has been recrewed.
Half-track is ready for orders.
The Panther did take a nasty hit from the bazookas.
Point secure. Give me a security perimeter.
Rifles will be forced back.
We're taking lead over here. Taking HMG fire.
Could lose the MG42 once again. The crew is really bunched up. However, it hits the Grenadiers instead and causes significant damage. Currently, our indirect fire is a very late mortar half-track.
Heads up. Mechanized
Not sure how well it's going to
carrier
do.
is now ready for action.
Misses all its shots.
Stick with me and you might just make it.
Good to go.
Back to full strength.
Sherman will be put back into action. And finally alone in the combat. Well, as I say, that vehicle crew is getting shot at by Grens. They may or may not be able to get the cap because they're taking a ton of damage for that LMG. The German mortar crew has been brought onto the field, interestingly. Don't really see much stationary units for American side from this 50 cal. MG42 has suppressed the captain. We need some sort of anti-tank. 57 is being produced. You also see a bazooka get dropped. These are at very low health. Need to pull back. Panther could do with a bit of repair. Still got dropped weapons here that someone could pick up.
Ready for action.
50 cal could get decrewed here. We'll be making it back to base, it seems, though. So as he bought the mortar half-track and rather not a priest.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green as green can be.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Grenadiers are capturing points down south. Allies are slowly bleeding, now down to 226 versus 136.
Waiting orders.
Mortar half-track is bombarding something. '57 is here, however, gets decrewed by the command tank.
We lost a gun crew.
Vehicle crew is going to encounter our Gren squad, as now Vet 2 with an LMG will force them off. Time on target being used to try and force the support weapons to move. Looks like our mortar will be decrewed by the captain.
Field promotion just came through.
Surprised that not dropping.
A capture point is being overrun.
Americans in a very bad position here. They lost their anti-tank gun, which did get destroyed. Well, it looks like I think Antilles gave up. Not that I don't blame him. He's facing a lot of things that he really can't deal with. I think we should have probably seen a bit more better Sherman use in the early game. He lost his first two Shermans right off the bat, and they didn't do anything. But at least he did manage to get that Vet 3 sniper. Or the other sniper that came after, so a small victory. But anyways, good game to Jadame. Better luck next time to Antilles. This is Mirage Flaw, signing off.